Hi everyone, I'm here with Jace Norman, American actor and entrepreneur, and we are going to talk a little bit about how we can all be better allies to young LGBTI people. That's lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and intersex young people. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, we're really psyched to have you here. So is this your first visit to the UN?
This is my first visit to the UN, and it's like a museum. They just have all these artifacts from all over the world. Everyone here is very passionate about what they do, and it's like its own little world. Like it's not even a country, right? It's like international technically. So I'm technically in international territory right now, which is crazy.
Wow, I haven't thought about that.
Yeah,
actually. That's pretty cool.
That's like the first thing I thought about when I walked in.
Yeah, do laws apply here?
I don't know. I think we can do anything we want here.
Awesome. Anyway, let's just go right to it. So we are going to talk a little bit about young LGBTI people and the pretty horrendous human rights abuses that they go through.
Sure.
It's everything from family rejection, homelessness, to bullying and violence and worse.
Yeah.
Just like looking at the numbers from here in the U.S. show that about 2/3 of LGBTI young people face bullying in school just for being who they are or for whom they love.
Yeah.
How can we all be better allies to them? How can we stand up for them when we see that they're in trouble?
I think it's not being afraid. At the end of the day, I think there needs to be courage on both ends. I think it's a courage thing for them to kind of come out as LGBT or whatever, you know. And so I think that for us to support them, it's not just being okay with it. I think it's also kind of coming together as a community with them and just kind of respecting them as humans, just like you would respect any other human, you know. And so like we're all humans, we're all on this earth together, you know.
Yeah. That
kind of idea.
So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about social media. I mean, you are very visible on social media. You have a bunch of followers.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because like online bullying and harassment of LGBTI young people, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
How do you deal with like the haters, the trolls, the people who are just there to cause you pain?
I just kind of accept that they're not even a part of my life, you know, and that they're just this noise in the background that you just kind of have to focus on what you are, who you believe you are, and who you know you are, and just let them, because they have no idea. They don't even know who you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just they're
working out their own
They could be
stuff.
Another country, you know, and they have no idea who you are. They don't know. All they know is what they think you are, and so that's just whatever. For me, that's my mentality. And that's how I just think like whatever. Like they don't even know. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But I mean, social media can also be this tremendous.
Yeah, it can
source
be a good thing.
Good,
I was about to say that. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I think that it's been a great. I mean, like it's not like these type of people are new to the human race. They've been around forever, but we're just now being able to fully accept them and embrace them. So like I think that that's a big part of that is social media and just kind of young people and actually everybody just having a voice on social media and being able to kind of speak their mind and support.
We can offer each other support.
Yeah, it's like just as bad as
exactly.
it is. It's also you can do this just as good. Yeah.
How can we be better allies or online? You think?
I think if we just kind of respect them like we're in person, you know, and it's like, would you say that to them face to face?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I just like a quick follow up to that, like how are you using your influence for good? Yeah,
I try to support people as much as I can in any way I can, and I try to not throw any type of hate out there, like for whatever side, you know what I mean? I don't take a stand as far as like right or left. I just don't want to put any hate out there in general. And I just want to support everybody is my goal, because I feel like there's so much noise, and I kind of want to just be that like person who just wants everyone to come together instead of choosing an enemy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But you've been speaking quite publicly also about you had quite a tough time in school as well.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it wasn't the same as what we're talking about, because it was more about dyslexia and having my mind work differently and getting bad grades and doing something a little different like acting. I wasn't really accepted, and I kind of didn't really think, I guess, that I was going to make it because I knew that college wasn't going to work for me, school wasn't really working for me, and the kids around me weren't really necessarily supportive of what I was doing with my passion. So it's kind of like I've taken upon myself, I guess, now to kind of talk about like that you should follow that path, and you should trust yourself and what you know to be you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How would you have wished people to act differently when you were in school?
I just kind of treat me like
A person.
anyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly. It's like I don't want them to treat me special, but it's like it was just they treated me like I was like something different than them, which was just kind of weird and didn't make me feel, I guess, accepted in a way. And I think a big part of that is just kind of accepting yourself, you know, and like just accepting who you are, even though other people may think you're something else. Does that make any sense? And so like and that doesn't just mean like LGBT. That can mean literally anything. You know, it can be like what you believe, who you are as a person. You know, and kind of like drowning out that noise, like I said.
That like school is gonna end, and like there's a whole world out there.
Yeah, it's
where
like
people aren't gonna treat
this
you
is
like
not that's not the world. Like everyone thinks that like their little bubble is the world, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's hard. It can be hard when you're
It can
young
be hard to
kinda
think
see.
the outside, but yeah. So I guess
This is
it's
your whole life.
up to people like letting them know that there's this other side to it.
Yeah. So just before we wrap up,
Mhm.
what would be your message, like to a young queer kid watching at home who like might be having a hard time at home or at school?
Yeah, I guess just knowing that, like we said, that that the future is bright, and that like things are changing for the better, and that I think it's just the future is going to be the best time to be who you are, and so just stick with yourself, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have had you here.
Thank you.
So, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about how to be a good ally, check out our website, which is www.unfe.org. We're also going to put out some more links and information on our Facebook page if you want to learn more. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Finish.